After a short stop at Fort George up near Inverness, we completed our drive down to Dublin. Here we stayed at a doubletree called the Hydra. It is a old spa and resort from the 1800s. We didn't know how beautiful this place would turn out to be inside, but we couldn't wait to check it out.
It's the Williams family.
This is the Doubletree in Dublin, Scotland. We have made it to Glasgow. And there is the big, huge, gigantic cathedral here in town. We are about to go check it out. It is our last full day here in Scotland. Tomorrow we head down to the boat to cruise back. Not seeing a whole lot in Glasgow, but there is a bunch up in Stirling by our hotel. And yes, it's rainy, it's a little poopy today. Started off with a good downpour, but still really looking forward to seeing everything in the area. This is who the Royal Infirmary is named after, I guess. And there's one of the cool black cabs. The building is massive. We walked up through the front of it and it is huge. This side definitely doesn't give it any justice. But it is, of course, right here beside the church. Here's the side profile of the cathedral. This whole yard is full, mostly covered. There's a few odds and ends here and there that are not, look like they've been taken care of a little bit better. Found a couple that have multiple generations buried in the same spot, which is not common over here. Well, not uncommon, I can rephrase that. Including one that had several generations. One was a schoolmaster, one was a surgeon, and another one was a major in the Scottish 8th Rifles. This one apparently was a more important grave.
I know what these are.
You know what this is?
It carries boats up and down. That's a boat bridge.
Kelpies here in Scotland are a nice little artsy display, but then there's the real ones right over there. They made two of the smaller sets and they traveled all over the UK and the US promoting the real ones. These two being the real ones are massively huge. They are I think right here at a point where two of the canals, the old canals, meet up. They did a lot of work trying to revitalize the areas around the canals. They begin adding a little bit more tourism to the area. And here's the backside of them. You can see it's right at the point of one of the old lock systems. They rolled into this canal. A lot of those little skinny boats like that tied up along the side over there. Seems like they've been turned into miniature houseboats, basically. These old locks in this area have been refurbished. They've added all these walkways along them to help add paths for, you know, throughout the town for runners and bikers, and goes between site to site. In the area there's an old Roman fort. It's not far off of a canal. There's the Falkirk Wheel that we're just at, and there's this, and there's several other right here in the Stirling area. We're actually just south of Stirling in another town, but still pretty nice what they've done. There's several of those boats that look like they've been turned into houseboats, and a sunken one. Overall, it's pretty clean. Down in Glasgow, it's pretty not so clean. Edinburgh was kind of the same way. But up north, in the towns up north, it was still very clean, very nice, very well kept. In our next and final video of Scotland, we stopped by and see the William Wallace Monument. Then we stopped in Gretna Green right before crossing back into England, only to stop over in Cambridge one more time for a hotel. Then the next day we make the boat journey back across to Belgium from Dover.